I was born on Wednesday, February 27th, 2002. I'm not sure how many pounds I weighed, if I came out crying, or even what time it was. All I know is that I was healthy and alive. In my family, I have my mom, who's from the Philippines, my dad, who's from Kenya, my older brother Dylan, my younger brother Ashton, my grandma, my aunt, or as we like to call her Ate, which means older sister, my grandfather, who is still with us in spirit, and various aunts and uncles and cousins. I don't have many memories from when I was a small child. The memories I do have are probably not very accurate due to my overactive imagination, but I do have the vaguest memory of me and Dylan getting into a fight that resulted in me biting his arm and his skin peeling off a little. When I was 5, my mom put me in piano lessons, and I still play piano to this day, although I'm not as skilled as I used to be, because it's not a priority of mine anymore. I never even liked playing the piano to begin with. My mom forced me into it, and I bickered with her a lot about it, but I'm actually grateful she made me stick with it because it's actually one of my favorite things to do in my spare time. When I was in first grade, around 2009, I made one of my best friends, a boy named Mason. One time during recess, he asked me to play the slave game with him, and that basically meant he chased me around, ripping me with a jump rope and calling me his slave. But besides that, he's pretty cool because, we were in first grade, so he didn't know better. I don't blame him. When I was in second grade, I started to watch anime. I was basically obsessed. Anime inspired me to draw. Art is probably my favorite thing to do. In 5th grade, I used to make an Adventure Time fanfiction book with Mason. He'd write the stories and I'd draw them, and I was really proud of our work. I'd work on it so much that my teachers used to rip up my drawings to shreds, crumple them, sometimes throw them in the trash can. They said art was a waste of time, but that just motivated me even more to become a successful artist and prove them wrong. It sounds cheesy, and these days I'm not so sure whether they were actually wrong or not, but nonetheless, I was a passionate child. In middle school, it was time for me to pick which high school I was going to go to. My brother was already going to middle college, which meant I was supposed to follow in his footsteps. I was nervous throughout my whole 8th grade year because I thought my parents would disown me if I didn't get into middle college, which sounds silly, but is it though? I wasn't the greatest student, and I'm not even sure how I got into the school. Maybe I had what it took, or maybe I'm just lucky, but either way, I did get in, so in your face, Mr. Estrada. I remember on the first day of school, I got lost because my brother didn't help me find my class, and I walked in late while Miss Bomber was lecturing the class. Everyone turned around and looked at me. It was only for a brief few seconds, but it felt like forever. I survived freshman year, and now I'm here. I made a lot of friends along the way, like Genesis and Ina and that other person. What's her name again? I think it was Aishi? It was I say? Oh, wait. Now I remember. It was Aisha. Yeah, I think it was her name. I'm just kidding. Aisha's great. I made it through this year, and hopefully I can make it through next year. And I'm really grateful with all my friends for putting up with me.